Hello, I'm Kara Widman. I am the nursery coordinator here at Calvary Church.
And I'm Nabil Kanani, the Children's Church Coordinator.
We are so excited to just talk to you a little bit about what's going on with children in our church during our Sunday morning services. We have a lot going on, and we have some wonderful volunteers and a whole group of kids that is so excited to be here. Because of that, we have made some changes over the last couple of years to make sure that we are being secure with our children and that everyone feels safe and welcome in our church. One of those is a check-in system. So you maybe already know about this, but when you come, it's really important that you check in, preferably right when you come into the church so that we know what's going on and what our numbers are for the day. When you come in, you just check in. You get a little tag that the child wears. You get a tag that you keep. Please hold on to that tag. When you bring your child to nursery, you can do that right away or when the sermon starts and the other kids go to children's church. It's up to you. But when you bring your child, make sure you have your own little tag and just say hello to the nursery worker. They'll be wearing a tag identifying themselves as well to make sure you feel safe about where you're leaving them. And then when you come back, please make sure you bring that little tag. I know you might know the nursery worker, but they may not know you, and we do have a lot of new people, and we just want to make sure we have a really solid system going. So make sure you bring that tag back when you pick them up. Also, if you would not send siblings or other people, just make sure the parent comes and pick them up. We want to make sure that, like I said, there's consistency and the nursery worker feels safe sending the child with you. If you would just please come right away after the service so that the nursery worker can also clean up and the children's church person can clean up, that would be awesome.
Yes, and a few other changes, like new information regarding Children's Church and nursery. The first is that for the Children's Church, we're staying with the GO curriculum. That's that Journey Today show that we've been doing. It's been really fun. There's some good activities that the kids can take home and enjoy doing as a family. Secondly, there is a body limit for Children's Church and for nursery. So in that regard, when you send children downstairs, we do have a limit for nursery first. That's about 10 children per the 2 adults. And for Children's Church, it's 16 students per 2 adults. And if we reach those capacity limits, we then can provide you some kids packs or activity bags here in the worship service for you to do with your children during the sermon and rest of the worship time. And the last thing that we're looking into is that we want to eventually, as we grow, and which is exciting, and as we get new volunteers, we're wanting to split our classrooms into a lower elementary, like kindergarten through second, and then an upper elementary, third through fifth. And this will again depend on staffing and resources, but we're still looking in for teachers to help split those classes. So if you're any interested in volunteering at Children's Church, please go to the website and look into that.
Yes, we really have had a lot of growth, and we have a lot of new families at church, which is wonderful. But there's been a few more children than volunteers, so we really could use a few more people to jump in and help. We want to make sure that volunteering at church is not something that is exhausting and wears you out because you're in there all the time. We want to make sure we rotate around like a family. Everyone pitches in. So we're really looking for some new people to jump on board with us and love on these little children and their parents.
So again, the big thing that you can do is go to the website, calvarychurchwalker.org. Go to the Calvary Kids tab for new families. It's for anyone who's new to Calvary and wants to get to know what's going on with children or nursery. That's where you go, the Calvary Kids section of the website, and you can click to get connected. And then there's also a developing part of our website called Parent Hub, and that's where we're going to be hopefully developing some parent resources for discipling your children and things that you guys can do as a family at home.
Looking forward to seeing you.